Bzyb River. The Bzyb or Bzipi is one of the two largest rivers of Abkhazia, along with the Kodori, and the 12th longest river in Georgia. The river valley has rich biodiversity of herbaceous garden plants, particularly in the gorge section in the upper reaches where the most prominent and colourful bellflower with profuse growth of 100 flowers per plant is given the name, the queen of the Abkhazian flora. During 1904-1017 it served as the border between Russian Empire's Sukhumi Okrug and Black Sea Governorate. Etymology. It is significant that Bzipi is a comparatively new name of the river. Until the 1820s it was called Karpaties Tuskoli, literally meaning water of Karpaty. This is a Georgian name and comes from the name of the fish Karpaty. Fish Karpaty belongs to the trout salmon family. This large variety of trout dwells in this river. It has also been said that Bzyb is associated with the Georgian name for the box tree pussy willow plant Bzyb. The main river of Abkhazia flowing near the box trees or the gorge of Bzyb is called box tree or Bzipi. Geography. The Bzyb basin located in the zone of humid subtropics of the Caucasus Mountains. The Bzyb is first among Abkhazia's rivers with respect to length, and second after the Kodori with respect to average annual discharge and drainage basin area. At its entrance in the mouth of the Black Sea it splits into two estuary channels. Clays, mols, dolomites, and sandstones are encountered at the river Bzyb, which flows down from a height of in the western part of the Caucasus Major near and flows into the Black Sea in two branches. Its valley borders the Bzyb Range, Gagra Range, and some other ranges of Caucasus Major. The Bzyb separates Arabica from the adjacent Bzyb Range, an outstanding karst area with many deep caves. An upper tributary of the river is the Jinsa, which flows in the area of the mountain of the same name. The Bzyb basin has the Lake Ritsa, which forms the headwaters of the Ibshara. A road from the Black Sea to Lake Ritsa runs along this valley. Southeast of the Bzyb outfall area is the Petsunder Cape, which projects far out into the Black Sea. Seismic data extracted in the region has revealed that valleys on the submarine slope cut several dozen meters into Miocene-Pliocene conglomerates. This cape was formed over time by the transportation of sediment along the Bzyb and accumulating on the cape. According to the data collected by Mandish in 1967, the Bzyb transports around 170,000 tons of coarse material annually, almost as high as the combined total of the Emsint and Sea rivers, 200,000 tons per year. The upper river basin in northern Abkhazia is home to the Bzyb Abkhaz people, one of the three ethnic groups of Abkhaz who have their own distinct dialect. Kodori is another subgroup of Bzyb. The river is used for transportation of logs from the upland forest areas. The hydropower potential of most significant rivers of the country, the Kodori, Bzyb, Kailasa, Gumista rivers that form the Black Sea basin, has been assessed to be more than over 3.5 million kW. Flora and fauna. The river valley has a rich biodiversity of flora, right from the mouth of the river at Pitsunder and extending upstream to the Ritsa Lake. The river forming the upper valley is a gorge section of more than 300 meters height, with steep rock slopes on both banks. On these slopes, herbaceous plants are found. The most prominent of these plants, among many species found here, is the bellflower Campanula mirabilis, which is known by the epithet the queen of the Abkhazian flora. Blue flowers from these plants said to bloom 100 flowers per plant cover the entire gorge section during the months of June to August. Another plant recently identified near the Ritz Lake is given the name Campanula paradoxa, which forms a rosette of large leaves with lateral shoots producing inflorescence of white flowers. Other garden plant species found in the valley are the local bellflowers, namely Celsus, Albovea insulsus, Tisicica. A few other less known flower plants known here are the Aquilegia gegica pale blue columbine, the Ranunculus succentus, the buttercup, which has large flowers up to 2.5 centimeters in diameter, and the endemic variety of Warnobius basosa species of the rose family. This endemic flower, though closely correlated to Geum, differs from it due to its larger size of flowers and leaves. At the mouth of the Bzyb is the Pitsunder Cape, which has a lake known as the Inkit Lake, which is fed by Bzyb. This lake was once an internal harbour when it was connected to the Black Sea. When the ancient city of Pitun was founded, archaeological findings of this place have revealed antiquarian artifacts and foundation of structures. It is also mentioned that an ancient temple existing here got flooded consequent to the lowering of the lake level. The Bzyb river basin also contains a notable population of fir trees. Significant populations of Devsky alpina, a species listed as vulnerable by the Econ, have been recorded in upper reaches of the Bzyb. There is also a large agricultural experimental station in the wide part of the Bzyb Valley where plant species have been introduced from all parts of the world. Some of the rare collections which have thrived well under the prevailing climatic conditions include the coniferous coastal redwood Sequoia sempervirens and the Diodorcedrus diodora. These are 50-year-old redwoods which have grown to be 25 meters in height. Recreation and use. Soviet General Secretary Nikita Khrushchev once proposed a major dam and hydroelectric power generation facility in the Bzyb, since his favorite resort was located near the mouth of the river at Pitsanda. However, this proposal was ruled out by his experts who opined that a dam built on the Bzyb would have had catastrophic effects in causing beach erosion at Pitsanda. In the end, the dam was built on the Inguri instead, where the impact upon the coastline was assessed to be considerably less pronounced. It also ensued when the Soviet president was staying in Pitsanda Resort that he heard rumours that he was to be deposed. He was summoned from here on 13 October 1964 by the Politburo to Moscow when he was given a charge sheet accusing him of nepotism, corruption and several other criminal issues, which was a way of saying that he was deposed. On 14 October, he resigned and giving his briefcase into his son Sergei's hand told him, "That's it, I'm retired." The river is popular for kayaking and rafting. The mountainous Ritsa Lake region in the Ritsa Reserve of Abkhazia is well known for its wines, grown between forests and mountain rivers. The Abkhaz souvenir varieties of wine include the Ritsa and New Athos, among many other varieties. Pitsanda Cape at the mouth of the Bzyb has many important landmarks such as the ancient settlement of Pisant, a lighthouse, a temple of the 10th century, a museum and an old pine tree maintained from 1926.